Hello and welcome again. In this lecture, I am going to tell you about the zero force member that is very important for the trust question. So basically, there is only two methods to find a zero force member. The first one is when at a joint there is three members attached. Suppose two links are collinear. If the third link attached at that joint and there is no external force, at that joint. So it is very important that there should not be any external force, no external force at that joint. Then the third member that is not collinear will be zero force member. This will be zero force member because if you see the reaction force, so this will be compressive, so this will also be compressive, so there will be no effect on this, so this will be zero. If this is tensile member, so this will also be tensile in nature, and there will not be any effect on this link, so this link will be zero force member if at that joint there is no external force. And the second is when two links are attached at the joint and the condition is also remains same, that at the joint there is no external force, then both of the links will be zero force member. Here collinear members will not be zero force member. The link that is attached at joint, the third link that is attached at that joint will be zero force member. But in the second case, if two members are attached at the joint and there is no external force, both the links will be zero force member. This is the rule, and this is based on the equilibrium of forces that I already make you understand how this work. Okay, so now we will take some example to understand how this works. Please pay attention to this example because it is very important. The first rule that I have told you, that there will be two links at a joint, and if at the joint there is third link and there is no external force at that point and these two links are collinear, then this link will be zero force member. You can easily replace any of these links with the help of forces. Suppose there is no two links that are collinear, but if there is a force that is collinear with the link, then also this third link will be zero force member. And this example is very much for this, because for solving this question you have to replace this roller support with the help of a reaction, or there will be only one reaction, and this is the hinge support, so there will be two reactions. As you can see that there is no horizontal force, so this force will be neglected or zero. You can solve, this will be R1 or R2. At that point, at this joint where this P is working, you can see that this force is collinear with this member. So at this joint, the reaction of this member will be P. They both are equal in magnitude, they both are collinear, so there will be no other effect, so this member will be zero force member. I think you have very much understood how this works. So I will take another example. Please look at this example. This is very important and very easy. So how many zero force member are there? So first of all, you have to keep attention at this point, because if you see at this point, these two forces are these two members are collinear, but there is two other members that is not applicable. At this joint also there is two members that are collinear, but other two. So, and this is not covered in our example, that is two members are collinear but two other members. The method that I told you, that there will be only one third member, there should not be other one. So at this point there is two collinear member and there is third member, so this member will be zero force member. You can eliminate this, you can easily eliminate. Then again see that these two links are collinear and this is the third member, so this member will be zero force member, this member will be zero force member. You can easily eliminate. Again, see at this joint, these two links are collinear. At this joint, this link is collinear and this is the third link, so this third link will be zero force member, so this will be easily eliminated. Now see at this point, these two links are collinear and this third link is inclined or anything. It should be inclined or perpendicular, it doesn't matter. If there is third link at that member at this point and there is no external force, then this member will be zero force member. So this can be easily eliminated. And as for being a truss, there should be minimum 3 links, that you know, that there should be minimum 3 links that will applicable for the formula m equals to 2j minus 3. There is 3 members and 3 joints, 1 to 3 joints. So 3 equal to 3, LHS equal to RHS. This is the perfect truss. You can easily see that there is 3 members remained and there is no other forces. So this will be a perfect truss. And if you will see the reaction, there will be 1 reaction, there will be 2 reaction, and this horizontal member will not be 0 because there is a 1 reaction and that will be equal to n, and these 2 members will be equal, so this will not be 0. Now we will take another example. Have a look at this example. So first of all, you have to pay attention at the joint. So how many joints are there? There is 1 joint, second, third, fourth, fifth. Okay. So the second rule, that if there will be 2 links that will be connected to the joint, if at this joint there is no external force, both the members will be zero force member. So you can easily see that at this joint there is no external force, so both the members will be zero force member and you can eliminate this. I am going to eliminate this. Okay. Now other joints are not covered in our criteria. So this is important because this is based on the first rule, that if 2 links are collinear and there is third member that is connected at the joint, if there is no external force at this joint, this member will be zero force member. And the other important thing is, you should not pay attention at a time, you have to pay attention at the joint only. Second joint is not very much important. You have to keep attention at the first joint where you have doing your analysis. This third link is connected with this joint, but you are making an analysis of this joint, so you have to pay attention at this joint. So you can easily see these 2 members are collinear, so this third member will be zero force member. You can easily eliminate this. Is there any other zero force member that are fulfilling our criteria? No, because there is 3 members, the rules is only for 2 members, there is also 3 members, there is this joint. You can see that I have told you that if there is no link but there is a force, so this force will be act as a link, and if both are collinear, then third member will be zero force member. You can easily say there, that this load W is collinear with this force, this member, so this third member will be zero force member because these 2 are collinear, so you can easily eliminate this. Now how many zero force members are remained here? For finding this, you have to draw the reactions. So see, this is the roller support, so this will be give only 1 reaction and this will give 2 reaction. Since there is a vertical force, so this will be also W, and for this you have to solve this and look at this joint. look at this joint, that this force is collinear with this member, so this third member will be zero force member. Now you have completed the zero force member, and the final truss will be this, and you have to solve the question for this truss. Please see this example and please pause for few seconds. Solve this question from your side, so you can understand, you have been understand how to find zero force member or not. I will going to solve this, but from your side, pause this and solve the question. So first of all, you have to see the joints. How many joints are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So look here, at this joint, these two members are collinear, so this third member will be zero force member, so there will be no effect of this on this joint. This is eliminated. And at this joint, these two members are collinear, so this third member will be zero force member, so there will be no effect on there will be no effect of this element on this joint. At this joint, these two members are collinear, so this third member will be zero force member. How much are eliminated? You can see this is eliminated. At this joint, these two members are collinear, so this member will be zero force member. I have erased this. Look here, these two members are collinear, this is zero force member. These two links are collinear, so this member is this zero force member. This is collinear, so this member will be zero force member, and these two are collinear, so this will be also zero force member. So you can eliminate this. Now make the reactions. Since this is the roller support, so there will be only one reaction, R, and at this point there will be two reactions, 2 and 3. Since there is a horizontal motion, there is a horizontal force, so this will not be zero. And at this point, at this joint, there is other members also. These two are collinear and there is external force. Suppose there is a link, and if there is an external force N, then this force, this member will not be zero force member, because as per our rules, if two joints are collinear and if at that joint there is no external force, then this third member will be zero force member. If there is a force, external force or external load, so this will not be zero force member. This is the basic rule that you have to keep in your mind. Thank you.